In the name of Almighty Allah, the most gracious and the most merciful. My dear all students, first of all, Assalamu alaikum to all of you. I welcome you to the world of language. Language is connected to every aspect of our human lives. And it is a such medium through which human beings socialize with one another. And we are all the language geeks because we spend our working hours to think about the language. We think that how many languages are in the world today, and probably there are more than 6,000 languages are spoken around the world. We think that what they share in common. We also think that how these languages are different from one another. We also try to investigate that how people make the new words and new sentences in the language. We also think that how language expresses the meanings. And we also try to understand that how kids learn the language. So there are the multiple questions are present in our mind. And to figure out these questions, the linguistics is all about. Now, what is linguistics? Linguistics is a scientific field of language. It is a systematic study, and this field is broadly divided into the two branches. Number first, microlinguistics, and number second, macrolinguistics. What is microlinguistics? Microlinguistics examines the language internally. It means it focuses on the specific elements of the language. It focuses on the subsystems of language. Now, what are those subsystems of language? Such as phonetics, morphology, syntax, semantics, and pragmatics. These are called the sub levels of language. These are called the subsystems of language. So, the function of microlinguistics is to analyze the language from internal point of view. Come to the macrolinguistics. What is macrolinguistics? And this is the broad discipline. And the nature of its study is very external, not internal. Here we examine the activities of language that occurs in the other disciplines, such as sociolinguistics, such as psycholinguistics, neurolinguistics, computational linguistics, corpus linguistics, and so on. Now, what is phonetics? Phonetics is also a branch of linguistics that deals with the speech sounds, and this discipline has three major branches: articulatory phonetics, acoustic phonetics, auditory phonetics. What is articulatory phonetics? In this branch, we study that how speech sounds are made. Means which organs and which muscles we use to produce the sounds. In the acoustic phonetics, we study about the physical properties of the speech sounds. In a very simple terms, we can say that in the acoustic phonetics, we examine the frequency, duration, and intensity of the sounds by using the spectrograph. And in the auditory phonetics, we learned how speech sounds are heard and perceived by the listener. The second branch of linguistics is morphology. Morphology is study of word formation process. It is the study of morphemes. What is morpheme? Morphemes are the smallest significant unit of language, and these are smallest because these morphemes can never be further divided into another categories. So morphology is all about the structure of words. The third branch of linguistics is syntax. Syntax is the study of a sentence structure. In this branch, we learn that how words are combined to form the phrases and to form the clauses. The fourth branch of linguistics is semantics. Semantics is the study of meaning, and pragmatics is also a study of meaning, but these are the two different things. Because semantic deals with the three types of meaning: lexical meaning, grammatical meaning and intonational meaning. What is lexical meaning? A meaning that is conveyed by the individual words. And grammatical meaning is a such meaning that is conveyed by the grammatical forms and structure. Intonational meaning is a such meaning that is conveyed by the choice of intonational patterns. So, what is pragmatics? Pragmatic deals with the situational meaning, or we can say pragmatic deals with the contextual meaning. In a nutshell, we can say the pragmatics is a study of a non-linguistic aspect of the meaning. Now come to the macrolinguistics. Macrolinguistics is further divided into the two branches, interdisciplinary branches and intradisciplinary. In this lecture, we are going to talk about only the interdisciplinary. What is sociolinguistics? The sociolinguistics is the study of a relationship between language and society. Here we study that how social factors put the influence on the structure and the use of language. So, sociolinguistics is all about the relationship of the language and society. What type of language is used in a society today? Another branch is psycholinguistics, and this is the study of language and mind. Here we see that how human beings acquire, use, and understand language. It means the psycholinguistics deals with three aspects: language comprehension, language production, and language acquisition. So, psycholinguistics deals with language and mind. Another branch of macrolinguistics is neurolinguistics. What is neurolinguistics? Neurolinguistics, in this branch, we try to understand that how language is represented in the brain. Means to say, we study the neural mechanism of the human brain that control the comprehension, production, and acquisition of language. Another branch of linguistics is computational. Now, this is the new discipline that emerged in 1949. It's a new field. Here we use computers to simplify the language issues. So, computational linguistic field is a modern discipline. Here we use the computer softwares to solve the language problems. The last branch of linguistics is corpus linguistics. In this branch, we use a large collection of natural texts, and those are called the corpus, for the analysis purpose by using the computers. So, corpus linguistics deals with to analyze the text, and that text are digitalized.